Hello everyone, welcome to Unacademy IELTS. I am Aayushi Rajput and one of the top educators on Unacademy. Subscribe to this YouTube channel Unacademy IELTS so that you don't miss any videos and updates regarding your exam. Now, if you still haven't installed the Unacademy Learning app, this is high time that you should. There are multiple free classes as well as proper long-term courses on the Unacademy website as well as on the Unacademy app. Well, now let's start with the reading test. This test is for general training, reading section for the general training examination. As we all know, you will have 3 sections in the exam, but there will be a total number of 5 short passages. The first 2 passages will be shorter, and passages in section 2 and section 3 will be longer and a bit more difficult. There will be a total of 40 questions, out of which, in order to get a 7 band, you need to do approximately 34-35 correctly. Now remember, if you're not getting a good band in this test, or if you don't get a good band overall in reading or any other section of the examination, there are many courses on Unacademy, like a 1-month subscription, 3, 6, 12 and 24-month subscriptions, and these subscriptions are very affordable because our motto is to provide quality education at an accessible price. So yeah, a 1-month subscription is for 2,700 only, but you will get further off. When you use the referral code Aayushi, AAYUSHI, you will get 10% off on a 1-month subscription. Instead of 2,700, you will have to pay only 2,430. Similarly, a 3-month subscription is for 6,700, but you will get a 20% off after using the referral code Aayushi, and you will be paying approximately 5,500 here. Well, let's get started then. And remember, if you have any doubts about the subscription, how will we complete the syllabus, about Unacademy classes, you can talk to me here on this Telegram channel. If you don't have Telegram, install the Telegram app. After that, search for this channel, IELTS by Aayushi, and there you can connect with me. Okay, so your test is going to be for a total of 40 minutes. Yeah, and your time starts now. I'm going to move to section 1. This is your text. This is the first paragraph of the text. Questions number 1 to 8. This is the heading, Emergency Procedures. These are some guidelines and they start from here. Revised July 2011. This applies to all persons on the school campus. In the cases of emergency, find the nearest teacher who will send a messenger at full speed to the office or inform the office via phone extension 99. Then this is the rest of the text. I'll keep monitoring the timing, so don't worry. You can also pause and play the video according to your own needs. But remember, we have to finish the entire exam in 40 minutes, so we can't give more than 10-12 minutes to each section. Now this is the rest of the passage. Okay, now you've read it for approximately 6-7 minutes, and here's the time when you will move to the questions. Read these questions, question number 1 to 8. These are fill in the blank type of questions. Point out to the keywords. In an emergency, a teacher will either phone the office or what else? The signal for evacuation will normally be several dash. So look at these questions for 1 minute. Okay, so start matching your answers. So in an emergency, a teacher will either phone the office or what? Your answer is here. Now, the signal for evacuation will normally be several. Here's your answer. Read this part of the passage and that's where you'll find your answer. Focus on the keywords: signal, several, evacuation. And remember, if you're unable to solve the questions, if you're unable to find the answers quickly, then you really need to prepare long term and prepare seriously. And now, since the IELTS examination is also cancelled for the coming few months, this is a good time for you to take an Unacademy Plus subscription and study with us in detail, where you will learn tips, tricks, and strategy for all kind of questions. And not just reading, speaking, listening, writing, everything. If possible, students should leave the buildings by the here. They then walk quickly to the dash will join the teachers and students in the quad, and each class teacher will count up his or her students and mark. Here, same page. Last one, if there's an emergency at lunchtime, students gather in the quad and wait for their teacher. Right, so that will be the end of section 1. Sorry, the end of paragraph 1. Now this is the second paragraph. Now remember, in this paragraph, it's very specifically mentioned what are the different headings. Short course business, bookkeeping, new enterprise module, social networking, communication, all the categories are different. And when you look at the question, the questions are true, false and not given type. Okay. And you can see that business basics is appropriate for beginners. To find out the answer to this particular question, you only need to read about business basics, nothing else. So be smart. Don't read the entire passage. So see, look at the questions. Business basics. Next one, bookkeeping. 11th, bookkeeping. 12th, new enterprise module. 13th, social networking course. 14th, communication course. Okay, so we'll just jump to the passages and that will save your time. So business basic is appropriate for beginners. Read about business basics and write on a paper whether the answer is true, false or not given. I hope you would have found your answer. Next one, bookkeeping has no practical component. Second, third, bookkeeping is intended for advanced students only. तो अब हमें पता करना है कि bookkeeping में कोई practical component है या नहीं है. दूसरा, क्या bookkeeping सिर्फ advanced students के लिए है? तो we'll read about bookkeeping and try to find the answers. Okay, then the new enterprise model can help your business become more profitable. Social networking and communication. Social networking focuses on a specific website to help your business succeed. The communication class involves speaking in front of an audience. Okay, so you must have gotten your answers. Let's move to section 2 now. This is the passage for section 2. It's quite long, this one. So there'll be match the heading kind of questions, like there's a list of heading and you need to find out which heading matches with which passage. In these questions, always count the headings. So there are 10 headings that are given to you and only 7 options. So think carefully and match carefully. Now read the remaining part of the passage. Okay, now these are your questions, just match the headings. Okay, now this is the next passage. Remember, there are two types of question. Two fill in the blank questions, and rest are match the heading sort of again. Okay, so you can look at this: fair dismissal, summary dismissal, unfair, wrongful, constructive. And then if you look at the passage, you will see these words under a different heading very clearly given. Like this is the heading dismissal, and you can see all of these words very clearly given here: summary dismissal, fair dismissal, wrongful, unfair. So that will help you find your answer quickly. And this is the procedure before the dismissal. What is going to happen before the dismissal? And the blank is based on this. So let's just first solve this question. If an employee receives a dash, this means he will lose his job if his work does not get better. So what? What will an employee receive? It's a part of a procedure. What will he receive? That will be the final warning, after which he will lose his job. So what is the final warning here? Read the passage, find the answer. Now, second one, if an employee does not accept the reasons for his dismissal, a dash can be arranged. Now find the answers to these questions. These are the questions. You have to match the sentences with these headings after reading this passage. Various kinds of dismissal. Just read it and then match it. Okay, moving to section 3 now. These are the type of questions. Question 29 to 35. You have to fill the blanks in questions 36 to 40. And in these questions, 29 to 35, you have to match the sentences with each paragraph. So these are paragraphs A, B, C, D, E, F. No, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay. So read the entire passage. In this section, it's important to read the entire passage. Read passage C and, paragraph C and D. And similarly, read the paragraphs E and F. Similarly, passage G and H, you can pause the video later. These are the questions and this is your fill in the blank answer. So I'm gonna wait here for 5 seconds so that it'll be easy for you to pause. Now, similarly, solving these questions. And once you're done, remember you have to solve this exercise keeping a pen paper with you. So once you're done, check your answers with this answer key here. These are the answers for section 1, answers for section 2, and the answers for section 3. If your score is above 35, no need to worry, you're going on a good track. If your score is below 35, join me on Unacademy Plus, where I will teach you how to solve these questions effectively and accurately. Remember to use the referral code AAYUSHI when you take an Unacademy Plus subscription. Here, this is how it's done. Bye guys, happy learning and take care.